Good afternoon. It's just past midday, 11th of May in sunny Blackpool. I hope you're all doing well. We're just at King Square, overlooking where they are dismantling the temporary dentist that's moved into the Hop pub, which is further up that way, for those that don't know. Yeah, further up that way. But yeah, this is the famous site of the old Syndicate nightclub. I have covered it a few times, but yeah, they're dismantling this huge porter cabin. It's in many sections. It's such a lovely day in Blackpool today, I can't believe it. And I'm hearing reports elsewhere in the country there's rain and grey skies and thunderstorms. This Stanley Arms Hotel, it's not a hotel anymore, but it's a brew room, and they brew their own beer in there and everything, and proper ales and stuff like that. But this building is actually where Blackpool Football Club was formed many years ago. Cedar Square. Lots of outside seating area for people to have meals and drinks, which floats into St John's Square. I can't believe how nice the weather is. Well, it should be nice for this time of the year, but it's more so what I'm hearing from other places in the country. So we're just outside the Winter Gardens and working down Victoria Street. Lovely view of the tower there, isn't it? Now, there's a lot of noise going on, but I'm going to be walking past the extension to the Hounds Hill. There's going to be a new Wilkinson's there, and also this 3 Max Cinema, whatever you call it. I'm not sure whether it's the right thing, this IMAX Cinema or whatever it's called, because I've just read today cinemas are a dying thing, unfortunately, and I've just read today that the Odeon down near the football ground is closing down after 24 years. I know a friend of mine went there to see a movie and there was just 2 people in there, her and her husband. So it's all doom and gloom for cinemas. But Blackpool is going to have this luxurious cinema. I think it's called IMAX, and obviously along with that we're going to have an extension to the Winter Gardens shopping mall. Excuse these posts, but I can't walk anywhere different. Yeah, so it's coming on very strong now, as you can see. And that's the Hounds Hill car park. Another glimpse of that lovely tower. But yeah, this is how it's coming on. I haven't covered this too much, but yeah, this is the whole extension. Remember, this is a little tiny car park on here. And don't forget, we've got a huge Debenhams in here that's still lying empty. There's 55 shops in the Hounds Hill shopping centre, and I do believe there can be 1 or 2 more, along with a big Wilkinson's, which is well overdue since they knocked out one down outside the Ruskin Hotel. There's a few B&Bs up this street. I'm not actually walking up here today, but I'm just on the edge of it. But yeah, there's a few nice hotels down here. But yeah, that's the Ruskin. Well worth having a visit to if you need somewhere to stay. And obviously down there in front of us is Coral Island. But we're not going that way at the moment. We'll carry on heading down Coronation Street. It's a bit doomy down here. So what we're really doing is walking along parallel to Central Drive. So yeah, down there you've got a few B&Bs. In fact, we'll walk down that way because there's not much down here to show you down Coronation Street. It's a bit doom and gloom. So we're in Hull Road now. This just comes out by Coral Island. There's a few streets that run parallel along here. There's Vance Road, Hull Road. I think there's one more which you've got small B&Bs in. Show you briefly. Looks like a nice one. Chorlton. There's some quite well looked after hotels down here. You can always tell if they're nice and clean sometimes just from the outside most of the time. But yeah, it seems to be some nice ones down here. As I say, there are a couple of other roads working away from this area. A few B&Bs. Yeah, so I've just cut through an alleyway and this is Vance Road. Vance Road, and there's some, again, well looked after B&Bs down here as well. Yeah, so that's Vance Road. And look, you can see the sea. Coral Island. And as we spoke about on my last video a couple of days ago, that's the new multi-storey car park. And in the distance there, that tall building, that is the old police station there to your right, which is going to be knocked down. And then to the left is the law courts, which are still in use at the moment. But yeah, we're just going to have a wander down Central Drive. Stick with the video today because we'll be covering a lot of different areas and we shall end up down on the Promenade. So yeah, nothing planned, just a random video really. I know we were down here a day or so ago, so I'm not going to walk you down Central Drive and show you it again. But it's pretty sad area. It's run down, lot of deprived area down here. Yeah, and this is going to be closing down, I think, in October, this joke shop that's been there donkey's years. Yeah, so looking in front of us is this new bingo complex that they're building there. That used to be where the Swift Town pub used to be, and then to the left you've got a Frankie and Benny's, which I've been told is going as well, and then obviously behind that you've got the Odeon, which has been there 24 years, and I've heard that's going. Yeah, so good and bad things happening in Blackpool. Blackpool Football Club over there. That's not going anywhere. Yeah, so I've been in my sons and seeing my granddaughter for about 2 hours. So I've just had people staring at me because I've got a camera. I don't like it. Yeah, anyway, yeah, Blackpool Football Club there. Yeah, so this is Seasiders Way. In the distance there you can see the new car park and the tower. And obviously this is where the main railway line run till 1964, coming out of Blackpool Central. But we'll continue our walk. I'll just sort of show you around this area. End of the season now, of course, and sadly Blackpool have been dropped down to Division 1. I'm sure in time they will bounce back. With retirement looming more and more, I'm tempted to get myself a season ticket next year and go along and watch a few games. Don't know if I'll bother with the away games, but yeah, quite enjoyable to do that. So I've been thinking about that. So we're just about to join Lytham Road. Not the most desirable street again in Blackpool. We're a little way down it. So yeah, it's just up the other end, round the corner where it joins from the Promenade there. But yeah, we're joining it here because I'm walking down South Shore, so I'll show you a bit of it. Not the best of areas. I think in its day it was probably a nice street, a bit like Central Drive. But over the years it's got forgotten. Don't want to come across negative in Blackpool because it's the town where I live in. So it's just pointing out to you about some bad areas and run down areas. It's not about promoting the bad areas or saying it's horrible. Hope you all understand that. We'll head down there and then I'm going to walk down Waterloo Road and have a browse down there, and then we'll join up on the seafront and then we'll have a walk into town. So stay with us. Yeah, well, this is just a glimpse of Lytham Road. As I say, it's nothing special, and I'm sure it's been covered plenty of times before, but just I'm walking this way to Waterloo Road. Mark Kelly's South there. Any of you that often wonder where it is, Mark Kelly's South, yeah, it's just there in front of me. Good drinks prices in there. Yeah, so I'm walking down here now, which is Waterloo Road, the last part. That takes you down to the Promenade. I quite like the shops down here and having a nose in here. There's a bit more life There's not many shops closed down, and it's bits and pieces to look at. And again, this road just ends up just not that far for the distance where you can see with the camera, ends up on the promenade. So if you're down this way, in fact when you get down to this bottom of this road, you've got the McDonald's on the left hand side. But yeah, there's a bit more life down here. Yeah, there's a little bit of slow-mo there for you. Watching them waves slowly. Well relaxing. Oh, this is lovely. Look how blue sky that blue is. Blue that sky is. Yeah, we'll come off that now and walk along here. You've had your treat for the sea. I've done some walking today. It's all very quietish because it's midweek in Blackpool, no school holidays. But I like walking when it's like this. Once we get up to Central Pier, of course it will be more busier. But I haven't been down this way for a while. There's probably a number of you like to come down this way. So once again, thank you to everybody that sent me condolences of losing Frankie, my cat. I really appreciate that. You know, this channel, it's about Blackpool, and I tend to sort of bring in some of my personal life into it. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Some people don't, that's their choice, and I do. I like to think I've got a small channel with some lovely people that are subscribed to my channel, and we can have a chit chat, and I can let you know what's going on in my life. So it's like an online friendship thing, if you want. Well, that's the way I see it. So I will continue to do things the way I do it. Sometimes I think, no, this is about Blackpool. Mark, don't waffle on about your personal life, but to me, you're all friends of mine. You're all friends of mine, and I thought when I tell you what's going on in my life, I will do. And the ones that don't, I respect that as well. So here we've got the demolition of St Chad's that everyone's talking about. I'm not going to stand here too long. Knocking the building down is knocking the building down, but you're right there. I did. Yes, so there's St Chad's being pulled apart. I won't show you too much more because it can get a bit boring. There's a little bit of footage for you there to see, but let's carry on walking. Yeah, I'm not going to keep coming back each day and filming it. You've seen it being knocked down. But yeah, another very old hotel being knocked down. Right, let's continue this walk. And if that was a bit draggy and some of the footage wasn't spot on, I do apologise. I was filming through fencing. So, there you go. Indeed, a lot of people outside drinking. This is going to be a long video, folks. But I know every now and again you like these long videos. Especially Sandra, one of my subscribers. And I know a few other people do. Just one glance back. Sometimes when you walk somewhere and you walk back, it's just nice to look around and see where we've come from and what's going on. I've just run into a fellow YouTuber, Jamie's Adventure Vlogs. So, nice to meet you, Jamie, and keep up the good work. So if anybody wants to look at his channel, it's Jamie's Adventures Vlogs. Have a look at that. Yeah, we're just coming up to Central Pier now, and the tide's going out, so let's drop back down and show you the sea again. We've arrived at Central Pier. Right, I better start cutting these clips a bit shorter because I can see this is going to be too long for some people and just right for others. But who cares, I can't please everybody. I will always have haters on my channel. And I have got them. This is another new shop that's just opened up as well. Right, I think I'm going to wrap the video up there because you know this bit and I was here a couple of days ago and I don't want this to go on too long. Interesting to see how long it is. When I get home, edit it, upload it and download it. But what a lovely glorious day in Blackpool today. So once again, thank you very much if you watched to the end and you like the video. We went to a few different places. And I'm beginning to feel a bit warm now. I've certainly done my steps today. So I'll catch you all again, hopefully in a couple of days time. So yeah, goodbye from me.